Oh, I'm not actually in my target area for the treasure today, but I did do some exploring here in my off-target area, camping area, and so wherever I look, I can find it. I can find this stuff. Really, that I found the crippled The crippled ant and the elephant parade. Okay, here we have the elephant parade. Boo boo boo. Here's the mammoths coming across here. You see, you see the mammoth head here, the trunk coming down, the head here. There's a guy sitting up here on top of that one. But there's another mammoth here. There's another mammoth here. There's one on the side. There's figures on the side here. And here's a mammoth behind him. The mammoth back there. I just did a video from the spot. This is, of course, I've added a sunset to the background, and I cut the hills out of the background. So this is the elephant parade. He said, I suddenly felt like a crippled ant in an elephant parade. But you see, there's the elephant parade going on. Here's the guy underneath the elephants walking on top of him. This is a mammoth. There's a mammoth. That's a mammoth. He's got a thing on the, he's got a roof rack, you know? It's like you put one on your car. He's got a roof rack on his mammoth. These are mammoth heads. That's a mammoth. Let me see. I did suddenly felt like a crippled ant in an elephant parade. You see this one, see the hills on there, and you see the other one. I cut the hills in the background out because it looks so much better without the hills in the background. So, but yeah, it's an elephant parade. um, everybody, everybody thinks I'm the nutcase that's imagining. These are ancient ruins. Um, I'd show you something. This is real cool. If you do videos and stuff, and you got a GoPro, and you want to have your GoPro with you for when you're out there, exploring and stuff. You don't want to ruin a good hat, you know. So what I did is I got a neodymium magnet glued onto the back of the GoPro, and I got one in my hat too. So you see, there's no mount. The GoPro just sticks to the hat, and you go out and go treasure hunting. Ain't that great? Little magnet on the back. Bloop. You see, it just got whoop, drop it on there. Whoop, dropped off my head. Okay, I want my GoPro to last a little longer. Oh, but it does just it finds the magnet and ew, gotta stop dropping it. It's supposed to grab the magnet, If you don't throw it on there, yeah, it'll go right to the spot. But that's a tip for because I put a magnet. I take this other hat and I just put the magnet in here behind, right behind here, in between the head sweatband and the hat, and yeah, I was exploring it, and there's some amazing stuff out there. I swear, it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. I can show you a couple. Where's my other picture I had open? I don't know. So yeah, I found some really neat stuff today, and the exploration it's endless. I have an endless supply of art, and there's very few people that are, oh, well, I'd like to see that. And nobody's even asked me if I could show it to them or nothing. But just the general area I'm in, might not find what but it's all over the place. So, you know, I got a lot of exploring to do to get to document this, and I've nobody else has said, hey, there's some badass monuments in Colorado left over from the Ice Age. I'm the only one. So, that magnet is strong. So, we got the mammoth parade here, squishing the guy laying there on the bottom. These are mammoths coming along. The mammoth parade. I call it a mammoth wall or a mammoth Clovis wall because it's made by Clovis people. And these are all elephants. You see their trunks coming down across the bottom here, and their big sloped heads. And that's a mammoth there right alone. And look at them all. They're lined up. And you see some people back there. Yeah, I put the one of my sunset pictures for the background just to spice it up instead of just gray ugly sky. And I took some hills out that were back here above it because this was just a wall of mammoths. I walked right by it, and then when I was coming back to my car, I go, holy smokes, those are all elephants. And Forrest Fenn says, I suddenly felt like a crippled ant in an elephant parade. How's that come out? You got to run over. You see, you find these ancient ruins, and then you find out it's an overwhelming amount of it. Not just that it's a mammoth and getting stepped on by a giant 300-foot mammoth. These ones here, probably 20 feet tall. 20, 25 feet tall, these ones. But there are some up in the mountains that are 500 feet. And I'm sure I'll find some here that are pretty sizable. I took about 1,800 pictures today. So, and get this off of here. Like how that sticks, huh? Yeah, boom. GoPro. Yeah. You can even spin it. Oh, hang on 1 second. The wind blew the door shut, so Jack's scratching at the door. Oh. Come on, Jack. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, before the wind gets the door and knocks you in the nose. Make him come in quicker. I'll just signal him to come in. Come on, Jack. Come on. Beeping him. He's got a pager. It beeps and that's enough. You don't have to use the shock. You don't even have to use the vibrate. The beep is all he is. He responds more to the beep than any of the rest of it. I don't know if I even turned the shock up enough to use it, but I was able to stop. He was chasing off after people on bikes, and I beep beep, and he stopped and come back. Yeah, I had to show. That's part of my exploration today. I haven't even. I've looked at a dozen of the pictures of the 2,000 pictures I took, 1,800 something like that. I took today. It created I was 140 into one file that it's because the camera will create files that hold 1,000 pictures. and so it reuses the number of the picture over and over. So it only goes 999, and then no, they're not. I'd rather have it go to 100,000. You know, then I know at least I know what year I took the picture then, because I did do. I probably take 100,000 pictures a year. I've taken quite a few pictures. No, I've in the last year I've taken 28,000 pictures. So, and that's how it's like a salesperson. You're not gonna make the sale at the first place you knock on the door ain't gonna be a sale. But the more places you knock on the door, the more sales you'll make and stuff. But yeah, I'm having fun with my art. And what the hell's that little? There's a speck on my computer. A little beep. Had a selection on my computer was like little pixels were changing colors. Yeah, I just had to talk about that. I know they're having their other show here in a few minutes, in about 11 minutes. But those other shows, none of them give me respect. Everybody, oh, we got a new guy on YouTube. Let's invite him on the show. But the guy that's been on YouTube since 2013, searching for the treasure, no, he's not. He's not a valid person to talk to. Bill's a little unstable. Bill doesn't like it when somebody insults him, and Bill will sit that insulter back in their own pile of bullshit. And that's the problem they have. Bill doesn't take shit. you know, if you don't just hey, I found your video and now I'm going to crack a joke at you and make fun of you. That's not how you introduce yourself to somebody. You know. So I'm talking about people that comment and stuff, and I have to delete their comments. Or it doesn't. If you block somebody on YouTube, it doesn't block them from commenting on your channel and being on it. It blocks you from seeing their comments. It lets them, keep stabbing you in the back with a little knife that you can't see. YouTube, you're little assholes about that. If somebody's giving me a hard time, I need to be able to make the little assholes go away. What do we got? Awesome. Yeah, no, I got there. I have a few. My followers are more into the art than the treasure hunt. All the other treasure hunters are in severe denial that Bill Gorman has found the trove. This is the trove, and I'm going to go check another place tomorrow. I only went about a mile down the road back in this road where I wanted to go, and now I'm thinking about getting rid of the my car I've had for 5 years. I bought it new, and I might sell it so that I could get a Jeep so I can get in some of the more the places that are back there, because I'm going where most people would only go with a 4-wheel drive, and getting in there with my car. I didn't hit any bottom on the way out today, but sometimes you're riding on the middle bump in the middle and up on the side of so that because you don't have clearance to cover the bump. Yeah, they're just amazing. I could show you the raw picture. Did I? Yeah. See, there's where I cut them out of the panorama picture, so you have no sunset behind that. That's all. But I'll take you through a few of my pictures from. I think I got some here. That's that mammoth. The one mammoth. You see in that other picture, I cut the hills in the back over here. I cut these hills off. I cut out. I trimmed around the rocks and then pasted it over the sunset. But you can see there's figures here. You know, look at him. So he got an arrow in his mouth. And there's his skull here. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, next picture. Oh, that's the top of the rock. You see, I couldn't get out, so I take in the panorama picture. It puts the pictures together, so I get it all. But you can see in the rocks. Look at the background behind them. See, there's somebody there and a person there. There's just what's that? Wow, I got better pictures of that too. There you can see some of that back there. Um, Yeah, I go and I turn the saturation up and I increase the shadows to bring stuff out. But you see these triangle-like faces here, and they're all across there. These figures up, these guys up here. See that head up there? There's an eye. There's a nose. There's another head right here. Um, yeah, look at that. Wow, look at him. See, he's like there's a man and a woman. There's two faces there. These people are two-faced. You know, look, there's some bones. Some people in there. Um, I'm this. I'll tell you where all this is. It's right on down the rabbit hole. Yeah. And see, there's stuff on this. That's why I took that picture. To see what's on. And you're seeing this first with me. See, there's a guy standing there, and this is a mammoth here. You can see his trunk coming down. So he's got an elephant there, but it's two people. It's a couple people. Look, oh yeah, look at that guy. See, there's an eye, a nose, a mouth. There's two people there. And there's a guy in the back. There's some that guy. Oh, and there's somebody back here. Another one, another one, another one. See the figures here, here. Look, you know, you see that head in the back, there's a couple eyes, and it's just crazy world. This was across the way up on the hill. I haven't explored up there. Oh, look at that. There's a face here, and there's a nose sticking out. I don't know. Or there's a whole face facing us. These faces, there be one looking straight at you, one looking to the left, one looking to the right, one looking to the center from the left, one looking to the center from the right. Yeah, that was those temples. And you see, this is all this. I think this is where their homes were, because these are like walls and stuff. They kept animals, or maybe they were mammoth pens, where they kept their mammoths or something. But there were walls, and you walk around. You got to walk around the walls, and you can get into certain areas. But you see, there's a head there with an arm coming down, somebody laying up there. And there's a face, somebody there. I'm going to put my phone where I don't have to hold it. And get that thing. Okay, come on, phone. Oh, am I cutting into the other show? Well, they don't have anything important anyhow. This is the Forrest Fenn stuff. Now you can turn the computer. And look, I went on yesterday. I found a puck for skeet shooting, and I did find one arrow. But isn't that isn't that a man too? I'll hold his hand. I found this one arrow. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, see? Got all them. There's people everywhere. What time is it? 6:59. Okay. Well, you don't have to be in their show right away. But you'll have something to go talk about to them. Hey, why is everybody ignoring Gorman? You know? Not really, I'm getting a little attention somewhere. You can see all these. This is a head, there's a head there, there's a head there, there's a head there. Oh, what did I do? That's the computer doing that. Hey. There, we'll just run that. See all that stuff on the far wall there? That works good. I like how it's doing that. Yeah. Just had the computer run the slideshow. See, that's a cat. There's a cat right there. I'm a time traveler. Oh, that's got to be rotated. That was, you see, those aren't, I got to rotate the pictures. Those are supposed to be like this, horizontal, vertical. Hey, that works really good for, I can sit back, I can go drink some tea. That's like a temple palace. These are so awesome. It's just figures everywhere in there. They were there. It was their homes. See, it's a big head. These are heads. Okay, maybe I should. Hey, I'll come back on after Jason does his show, and by then maybe I'll have all these pictures rotated so that they're not sideways. See, because they're obviously they're sideways. I take a portrait picture and show. I was in a little cave there, and that's looking out the crack. I took several pictures to panorama them together. But it's neat stuff. See, it's sideways. This is so cool. That's the guy laying here, standing there. You see the three figures there. You gotta look at it sideways. Some of them. Okay. Well. I'm going to cut this one off. You can go watch the other guys Watch him, talk about stuff, and hey, he's got some good. Gorman's got some good ideas, but his glasses aren't working. No, my glasses work perfectly fine. Some people just have no imagination. I was told I can't. There's some things I can't talk about. Not to do with Forrest though, but other things I can't talk about. I'll catch you after their show with some more interesting stuff.